What if the next stranger you talk to changes your whole life, but you never say the first word because of fear? Today, we will step into that exact moment. When two strangers meet for the very first time and slowly turn an awkward silence into a real conversation. The scene takes place at a quiet city bus stop in the evening. The sky is slightly orange. People are waiting, some are checking their phones, and there is a soft wind in the air. Alex is standing alone, waiting for his bus. Emma arrives a few minutes later, also waiting, looking a little lost and unsure. They don't know each other. They have never met before. But today, one small moment will start a conversation that feels very real, natural, and human. Alex is standing at the bus stop, quietly checking the time on his phone. He notices Emma looking around like she is unsure about something. After a few seconds of hesitation, he decides to speak. He feels a little nervous because talking to strangers is not always easy. But he smiles slightly and tries to sound calm. He says that it looks like she might be waiting for the same bus. He adds that sometimes this route can be confusing for new people. He speaks slowly and clearly, trying not to sound too formal or too shy.
Emma looks at Alex with a small surprised smile. She was not expecting anyone to talk to her. At first she feels a little awkward, but then she relaxes. She says yes, she is actually not sure if she is at the right stop. She laughs a little and says she just moved to this area recently. She feels relieved that someone finally spoke to her because she was feeling a bit lost. She thanks him for starting the conversation and says it makes her feel more comfortable waiting here.
Alex feels encouraged after her response. He starts to open the conversation more. He tells her that moving to a new place can feel confusing at first, but people usually get used to it after some time. He also shares that he once got lost in a new city, and it took him hours to find the right bus stop. He smiles while saying this, try and make the moment more friendly and less formal. He also asks her where she moved from, try and keep the conversation going naturally. Backhand index pointing right teaching moment. A better way to ask this is, where did you move from? Instead of from where you came. Native speakers usually say it in a simple way, not a direct translation.
Emma feels more relaxed now. She says she moved from a smaller town, and everything here feels fast and crowded. She explains that even simple things like finding buses or shops feel a little difficult. But she also says she is excited to explore the city. Her tone becomes more confident as she speaks. She even laughs and says she feels like she is learning a new life step by step.
Alex nods and agrees with her feelings. He says that feeling lost at the beginning is normal. He also says something like, "Don't worry, you're doing fine," which makes the conversation feel more supportive. He tells her that everyone feels like a beginner when they enter a new place or situation. He then casually asks if she is here for work, study, or something else, trying to understand her situation better without sounding too direct.
Emma replies that she is here for studies. She says she is joining a college nearby. She sounds a little nervous when she talks about it, but also excited. She admits that she is still adjusting to everything, including new people and a new environment. She says talking to Alex actually made her feel more confident today. She didn't expect a simple bus stop conversation to feel so helpful.
Alex smiles and says that's actually a good sign, because meeting new people is part of learning a new place. He tells her that simple conversations like this can help improve English and confidence at the same time. He gently corrects her by saying that instead of, "I am here for studies," native speakers usually say, "I'm here to study." He explains in a friendly way, not like a teacher, but like a friend sharing advice.
Emma repeats the corrected phrase and laughs a little, saying it sounds more natural. She thanks him for the correction and says she wants to improve her English speaking skills. She admits she often feels shy when speaking English with strangers. But right now, she feels like this conversation is helping her break that fear slowly.
Alex encourages her and says that the best way to improve speaking is to make small conversations like this every day. He tells her not to worry about mistakes because mistakes are part of learning. He also shares 2 to 3 different ways to say the same idea. You can also say, "I'm new here," "I just arrived," or "I recently moved here." He keeps it simple and practical so she can remember easily.
Same meaning, different ways. I am new here. I just moved here. I recently arrived. Where are you from? Which place are you from? Where did you grow up? I don't know this place well. I'm still getting used to it. I'm not very familiar with it yet.
Instead of "from where you came," say "where are you from." Instead of "I am here for studies," say "I'm here to study." Instead of "I am new in city," say "I'm new here," or "I just moved here." Native speakers prefer short and natural sentences. Don't translate directly from your language. Think in English. Repeat after me. "I'm new here and I just moved here." "Where are you from?" "I'm here to study and I'm still getting used to it." "This place feels very new to me that I like meeting new people. I feel a little nervous speaking English that I want to improve my speaking skills." Small conversations help me learn.
Today you learned how to start a real conversation with a stranger. You practiced natural English phrases like "I'm new here" and "Where are you from?" You also saw how small talk can turn into a comfortable conversation. Most importantly, you learned that speaking English is not about perfection. It's about confidence and practice.
Every fluent speaker you admire once stood exactly where you are now, uncertain, shy, and afraid of making mistakes. But they kept speaking anyway. So next time you meet a stranger, don't stay silent. Say just one simple sentence. That one sentence might open a whole new conversation or even a new opportunity in your life. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and remember, English is not learned in silence. It is learned in conversation.